I envied and wanted to be. I wanted, I had that eagerness that people who want to act, to do something. I really looked around carefully in my mind for something that I could do in the theater that I loved to do. So I was veering toward directing almost from the beginning.
My first vivid memory of Dugald was about 28 years ago or so. And I remember talking to Dugald. He was this extremely intense man.
And I remember afterwards thinking, oh, I got to work with this guy. Very smart, articulate, knew all the stuff about theater, but he was also just a blast.
But he also doesn't, it's not that he presents himself as some kind of sage. He shows how to be a great director by example.
Extreme rigorous logic on the one hand and an extravagance of imagination on the other hand.
And he has an extraordinarily rigorous process. If one thing doesn't work, he has enough knowledge and enough experience to try something else.
He's that great balance of someone who knows what he wants, but also is open to the great ideas of others.
And what amazed me about him was his ability to speak to each actor in the cast as if they were the only person he had to deal with, and it really made you feel special.
He is so enthusiastic about theater making and finds endless inspiration in every project he does. It's like he's digging through layers the entire time.
It's a mission. It's he attacks this with absolute dedication and doesn't stop until he gets it.
Dugald taught me that theater can really be about things that are deeply and profoundly important to me and to everybody, as opposed to theater being a place where we come and are entertained and have a good time and forget about it half an hour later.
The classic Dugald is this or this with the beard.
When he's really interested in something, he has the hands on the side of the face, and as he gets more excited about what he's seeing, he does this, it gets like more aggressive.
Almost always after he makes this expression, he says something hilarious.
Almost indecipherable that makes you go, hmm?
I want you to forget everything that man taught you. We don't care about your sordid past. We don't care that your father used to lock you in a closet and your grandmother used to tie your dick to a pole. We don't care about any of that.
Hmm?
He has touched the lives of a lot of people, and he knows it, and they know it, and he knows they know it.
Well, he's been a wonderful mentor to work with over the years. Just amazing commitment to the integrity of the production.
I think one of the biggest lessons that I learned from Dugald is that acting has to be a full body experience. It's not heady, it's not precious, it's not about being very careful with little details. It's about engaging completely in the situation and just going for it.
And I never really trust that what I'm doing as a director is good until I have his seal of approval. And once Dugald says, oh yes, that's right, then I know I must be on the right track.
Do you know, I imagine there are more wonderful experiences in the world than working on a production directed by Dugald MacArthur. I imagine there must be, anyway. But for the life of me, I can't think of what they would be. There's no place I'd rather be.